Hi there, Ed from Pegasus Bay, from the Donaldson family. Just going to run you through what we have here in the mixed pack offering with Wine Monster. So with this we've got 3 whites and 3 reds. We've got 4 Pegasus Bay wines and 2 Main Divide wines. So starting off with the Main Divide Sauvignon Blanc, this is from 2020, which is an absolutely outstanding vintage, not just here in Canterbury, but really across the whole country. Super varietal, really expressive, very sort of classic Kiwi Sauvignon Blanc. 2020 vintage. We have Pegasus Bay 2009 Riesling, so we've aged this wine in our cellar for over 10 years, and as you probably know, Riesling ages incredibly well, and this wine's no exception. Beautiful off-dry style. As it's aged, it's sort of seemed a little bit drier on the palate and becoming a lot more of these kind of more toasty, marmalade-y flavours, really complex but still very refreshing. Still got a long life left ahead of it. Then a couple of wines under our Virgence label. So Virgence is basically where the pupils of the eyes look inwards and outwards during focusing, and with these wines, just as I say, to a white and a red, we're saying that we're kind of looking outside the square with these wines. So really it's a label for sort of non-traditional, slightly alternative wine styles. The white here is from 2016. It is the core of the wine, about 85% is Semillon from our home vineyard, 35-year-old ungrafted vines, and then it has just very small portions of some Chardonnay and then a little bit of Gewürztraminer and Muscat, a couple of aromatics here as well. Quite an unusual blend, but one thing that we think works extremely well. I've been experimenting for quite a few years with Semillon-based blends. And then the red here is 100% whole bunch Pinot Noir. With this one, the fruit comes from Central Otago, and being 100% whole bunch, just all of the bunches have gone into the fermentation with the stems attached, and so you get this quite distinctive character from the stems, and also from the fermentation sort of happening inside the berry carbonic maceration. It gives these very distinctive characters. So very juicy and very ripe, but again, these really complex kind of whole bunch of characters there, adding some real interest. And then we've got a couple of red Bordeaux blends. We've got the Main Divide Merlot Cabernet, which is Merlot Cab Sav and a little bit of Cabernet Franc, and then the Pegasus Bay version, which is all from the home vineyard from our 35-year-old ungrafted red Bordeaux vines. So Merlot, Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Franc, and Malbec, and that's at 2 years in barrel, both at 2 years in barrel. So there you have it, great little selection.